right, April, thank you so much. You got to love summer vacation, right? It's the time to get away from it all, not worry about work or school. But one thing you need to think about, your ID, not the kind you bring along, but the kind that gets stolen, and then, of course, you find yourself out of money. ID theft, it's a big talker, always. It's on the rise, and while you're playing on your iPad or leaving your phone in your beach tote, thieves just might be watching you. So we have attorney Ben Himmelstein here this morning. He's with Fruitkin Law Firm. Good morning. How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing terrific. You know, some of it is pretty easy. You got your iPad, your phone, all these electronics you take advantage, I'm guessing, of the safe in the room, right?
Absolutely. You know, that's a very easy way to make sure that your information doesn't get stolen. Also, you should really think about using secure Wi-Fi networks, because hackers can look online at your profile, and if you're doing transactions online, you got to be really careful. So a secured network is really a smart way to go if you can swing it.
Does that mean other than the hotel network?
The hotel usually has a password on their Wi-Fi,
right?
And so you want to make sure that you use that. But if you're out at Starbucks using the free Wi-Fi, that's a kind of a red flag.
It's funny you say that. I'm always worried about getting onto my bank account or something when I'm on vacay in a hotel using their, because I just never know.
That's right. That's right. And obviously also password protect your devices, because you know, if you lose your iPhone or your iPad or anything like that, you know, somebody can get into your information really easily if it's not password protected.
What about, so you say bring one card and one debit card, and that's it. Why is that?
That's right, sir. If you lose your wallet, you have less to report to each specific entity to try to get your cards canceled and things like that. You know, it's also a good idea to actually make a copy of those credit cards and debit cards that you're bringing with you, so you have the information, the card number, etc., so that when you contact the bank in case you lost it, you have all the information readily available.
We were just joking about traveler's checks back in the day when we were a lot younger. That was what you had to take, and you took some vacays and took those along, but you don't hear about stuff like that anymore, do you?
No, you really don't. I mean, cash is also a decent alternative, you know, as long as, again, you use the safe. And, but, you know, it mitigates the risk that somebody's going to actually get some of your personal identification.
Right. And then the other thing is do an ID check before you go. What is that all about?
You know, it's really smart to have something like freecreditreport.com, Experian, or, you know, LifeLock or something like that to make sure that you are constantly checking your credit, seeing if new accounts are being opened, monitoring what transactions occur in your bank account and things of that nature. That'll actually ensure after your vacation that you know that nobody's attacked your identity or opened up new lines of credit or anything like that.
Is there any need to call your bank and tell them, hey, I'm going to be in New Jersey this weekend, you know, something like that?
I think it's a smart idea. I don't think it's absolutely critical, but it is a smart idea to let your bank know. I've actually had a bank shut off a credit card while I was on vacation because they thought that somebody was using it in a strange manner. So it is important to think ahead and give them a call and give them some fair warning that you're going to be out of town. And then it's also a lot easier to cancel in the event that something happens, like you lose your wallet or your credit card.
I've had them turn down transactions before. I've had it happen because I didn't have any money, but I've also had it happen because, hey, is this really you? And you get upset, but there is a reason they're doing that.
That's right.
Ben, thank you so much for coming in.
Pleasure.
Safe travels to you, and we appreciate your information this morning. All right.